You have got guts, you're Mr. Big, but you are not gonna fool me. With your lying phrases of love, you are wasting time. You can move on. On the whim, dude, I got you to buy me, but I'm not one of those. Knock on another door. Old man, ciao, you can go. My use is not a flower for a buttonhole. The shine you want to offer, you would better keep it. I felt your age. Girls are not toys of love, but you have to know they have a heart. You see, the old man has deprived himself of pleasure. Don't be ridiculous. Girls are not toys of love.
Welcome to episode number 9 of Around the World in 80 Tangos.
Today we choose the song Gloria from...
Alfredo De Angelis, 1950.
It's a quite late recording of this song, right?
Yeah, it was written in 1927 and was recorded in the same year by Carlos Gardel and Francisco Canaro. Francisco Canaro is the brother of Umberto Canaro, the composer of this number.
And the singer is...
Carlos Dante. And it's a bit strange because it's a very female lyric. It's about a girl which doesn't like to get cheated by an older man, and she refuses him. And in other recordings, it's sung by women. There's one recording of Miguel Caló with Cola Luna, and one recording of Donato Racciati with Nina Miranda, a well-known version of this song.
Yeah, his daughter could sing it.
Yes. Oh, actually his daughter Gigi later sang it in the orchestra of Alfredo De Angelis, as well as his father, Virgilio, and he was a very musical man, so that he could later join Alfredo's orchestra.
With a violin.
With a violin, yes.
But he played also other...
He played different instruments, piano and bandoneon. And the same did Alfredo. He started to learn bandoneon and piano simultaneously when he was young. He was so good. When he got 13, he had his diploma as a piano teacher.
Wow. And he also played in silent movies like De Mare and Troilo and all the others.
Yeah. This was a typical begin of a career of young, promising tango musicians to play in the silent movies until the late 20s.
And when he got older, he went to Europe with Canaro, like De Mare did and others.
Yes, he was like a protégé of Canaro, and as well as his family, and so they joined the Canaro caravan to Europe in 1929, and he stayed with the orchestra of Rafael Canaro, the brother of Canaro, for 3 years there, and they toured in France and in Spain.
In this time was quite big bunch of Argentine musicians in Europe, right?
Yes, especially Paris was full of Argentinian immigrants. And there is an interview with Lucio De Mare, who stayed in the same time there for some time. And he was a bit complaining about this flood of little talented musicians who tried to make contact with the real ones like him.
And there is a special in the orchestra of De Angelis. Maybe more than one special. One special was the 2 singers he worked often with.
Yeah, he had more duets, more duos than other orchestras. Many orchestras like to combine the 2 singers, but with De Angelis it was like a trademark that he had always 2 singers, and these 2 singers performed a lot together.
Yeah, wonderful waltzes, by the way.
Yes, indeed.
And the other special thing was it was really dance orchestra, right?
As a dance orchestra, it was really popular. They had many fans in this time. They had very successful radio broadcasts. His recording career lasted from 1943 to 1991, which is quite a long time.
Just before he died.
Yes, 92 he died, and he was working until 1 year before.
And the singer of this piece is Carlos Dante. He came late to the orchestra of De Angelis.
Yeah, he was already about to retire because he started his tango career very early in 1927, and he recorded with Francisco Canaro, with Miguel Caló, with Juan D'Arienzo. And then he was a bit disappointed from his tango career, so he stopped singing and started to work in an oil company or something like that. And then when De Angelis asked him in 1944 to join his orchestra, he was already a veteran. But then he had a late, successful career with De Angelis until 1958. Then he left the orchestra and went solo and made broadcast recordings.
For me, De Angelis is often a good orchestra for the first period in a milonga. So because it's like bread and butter and
I think it's an easygoing orchestra. It's lighthearted and it's easy to dance to. Some critics said that the orchestra of De Angelis was a merry-go-round orchestra, that it was lighthearted and not very profound like other heavyweight orchestras, and he shared a bit the same fate like D'Arienzo, who was also not very well received by the critics.
That was our 9th episode of Around the World in 80 Tangos. Thank you for traveling with us through tangos we love. We hope you have fun.
Daniela and Raimund, Tango Mundo Berlin. Bye bye.
No son juguete de amor, pero has de saber, tienen corazón. Así que ya ves, bastón de bacán, piantale al placer, no hagas papel.